You know that feeling when you're right on the edge of doing something big, and just a few words from someone can totally flip a switch in your head? Well, today, we're going to dive into that, the incredible power of encouragement, and how the right words can be the difference between freezing up and, well, absolutely flying.
Oh yeah, I think we've all been there. That knot in your stomach right before a big presentation, a final exam, or a championship game. It's that fear of making a mistake, right? It's totally universal, and that's exactly where our story kicks off today. So let's meet our guy, Barry. He's a skater. He's put in all the hours, practiced his routine 1,000 times, but now it's the day of the big competition, and you can just feel that pressure building up. And that pressure, that brings us right to our first section, the fear of messing up. It's that little voice of doubt in your head that just gets louder and louder, right at the moment you need it to be quietest. So what does he do? Barry goes to his coach, and he says the one thing we've all thought. What if I mess up? He's not just making small talk. He's looking for a lifeline, something to shut down that inner critic. And this, right here, is where it all changes. The coach's response is everything. It's not some generic "you got this." No, it's a masterclass in using really specific, powerful language to build someone up. We're calling it the coach's real talk. The coach's whole mission in this moment is to get Barry to stop thinking about what could go wrong and to focus on everything that's already right. But how does he do it? What are the magic words he uses?
Yep, that's the big question. What did he actually say? Let's break down the 3 key phrases the coach uses that completely transform Barry's mindset.
Okay, first up, he tells Barry he has his routine down pat. Now, just think about that phrase for a second. It doesn't just mean you practiced a lot. Down pat means it's perfect, it's automatic, it's basically muscle memory. It tells Barry that all his hard work is paid off. It's a fact. Then, when Barry asks if he's really ready, the coach doesn't just say, yeah. He hits him with, you bet. Feel that? It's like a jolt of pure confidence. You bet has zero room for doubt. It's the coach basically saying, I am 100% certain, and you should be too. And last, but honestly, this is the most important one, he uses the word guts. He tells Barry he has guts. See, he's not talking about talent or practice anymore. He's naming that deep down strength, that courage it takes just to get out there and perform when all the pressure is on.
And that's really the heart of it all, isn't it? Courage. It's not about not being scared. It's about doing it anyway. And speaking of guts, that brings me to this incredible real-world story of what that word truly, truly means.
So, we're shifting gears now. We're going from our skater, Barry, to a real-life Olympic hero who showed the entire world the definition of guts. Let me introduce you to Eric Musambani from Equatorial Guinea, also known as the Eel. His story from the Sydney 2000 Olympics is, I'm not kidding, one for the ages. It is the ultimate example of pure guts. Just look at this. On one side, you have a typical Olympic swimmer, years of elite training, world-class pools. And then you have Eric. He'd only been swimming for 8 months. He had never even seen an Olympic-sized 50-meter pool before in his life. The odds against him weren't just long, they were completely off the charts. So what happened? He finished more than a minute behind the other swimmers. But here's the thing, he never stopped. With the eyes of the whole world on him, struggling to stay afloat, he swam every single meter of that race. He finished. That is what having guts looks like. So how do these two stories, a skating coach's pep talk and an Olympic swimmer's incredible race, how did they connect? Well, it's all about putting words, and the ideas behind them, to work.
You see, the coach used words down pat, you bet, guts, to build a foundation of confidence for Barry. Eric Musambani, he didn't have a coach whispering in his ear. He just lived those words. His actions were a physical, real-world demonstration of that exact same courage and determination. So, what do we take away from all of this? What's the final lesson here? It's actually pretty simple, but it is so powerful. First off, your words are tools. They are powerful tools. Simple, direct phrases can literally build confidence in another person. And second, that idea of guts, it's not about winning. It's about persevering, about pushing forward when things are tough. The bottom line is, what we say to other people can genuinely change their entire mindset and give them the strength to face whatever is in front of them.
And so, that really just leaves us with one last question to think about. Look around at the people in your life.
your friends, your family, your coworkers. After hearing all this, after seeing the power of just a few simple words, whose confidence will you build today?